Hi everyone, it's your girl Lady Vintage Bags, and today I'm going to reveal to you what Chanel bag is in this box. And I bought this from a Thai Instagram seller. So let's get straight into it. Now it's not a true unboxing, okay? It's just a review because I've already unboxed it. Ta-da! Here is my new to me vintage Chanel white Series 0 handbag with the beautiful gold hardware. So what did I get with this bag? So I got the bag, the authenticity card, and I got this random Chanel dust bag. This is not the original dust bag, but she just gave this to me. Okay, so how much did I pay for this? So I paid what would be the equivalent of 1,600 US dollars or 2,300 Australian dollars. In terms of Thai baht, it was 57,500 baht. Okay, so let's take a closer look at this beauty. Quilting, diamond stitching here at the front and also the back. On the sides and the bottom, however, it is actually the straight stitching. Beautiful gold hardware. You can see that indentation here on the CC. We open her up. Beautiful gold hardware, so Chanel Paris. CC stitching. Now this leather on the underside is nice and soft. You can see the gold stamping Chanel, and opposite it is the gold stamping made in France. More attention to detail. On this hardware here, it says Chanel, and same on this side, it says Chanel. Let's take a look at the interior. So all white interior. Gonna have to use a bag liner because I don't want to dirty up this interior. So we've got that lipstick holder there, this compartment, and this zippered compartment here, which is where I'm storing the authenticity card. Now this is a fabric lining inside this zippered compartment, and that is the vintage eclair zipper. Now in terms of size, it's about 9 inches long, about 6-ish inches tall, and about 2.5 inches here at the base. Now this is a single flap, as you saw, only one set of grommets, and the strap length is about 17.5 inches. So not quite as long as I would like for crossbody, but long enough that I can crossbody without the bag being right at my boobs. Now I am short, so do keep that for reference. I'm only about 156 centimeters tall, which is about like 5'2" or something short like that. Okay, so now in terms of how the bag feels, now I'm not sure what leather this is, but when I first got it, the leather felt kind of dry and crispy. So at first I suspected that maybe this bag had been sparred and recolored, because I do have another vintage Series 0 bag. Now this is lambskin, and this is really nice and soft. And you can see a shiny patina on this bag. So I was expecting this bag to feel the same way, but unfortunately it doesn't. I have conditioned it now. I've done a few rounds of conditioning and it has softened up a bit. So I'm less suspecting now that it's been recolored and just more so thinking that it was just dry. You can also see some wrinkling there, which is part of why I thought maybe it had been recolored also. But at this point, I'm really not sure. I'm leaning more towards it's dry rather than recolored. But I've watched a couple of videos where people had bought vintage Chanels and it wasn't declared that it was recolored on the listing, and it wasn't until they got the bag and touched it that they suspected it had been recolored. Additionally, white bags, I mean, how often can you keep a white bag white? So the fact that this doesn't have any stains was another reason why I thought maybe it had been recolored, but I'm not entirely sure. Check out this gold hardware on the strap. Isn't that gorgeous? So this was actually a really horrible shopping experience. The seller was really not that polite, to be honest. I had to do bank transfer, which you never really want to do bank transfer. You want to do a payment method where you've got some protection. So I broke my own rule there. She said she was going to send it via EMS, which is like an express international service with tracking. She didn't. She ended up selling it. She ended up sending it what we call register type, which basically when it left Thailand, it didn't have any more international tracking. This bag took almost 30 days to get to me, and I had no tracking for nearly the whole 30 days once it left the Thai airport. I thought that maybe the bag was lost in transit and that I had lost my money. It was an extremely horrible, horrible shopping experience, and I'm probably never going to buy from this seller again. And also, I don't even know if I want to even buy from Instagram anymore. There are certain shopping rules that I have for myself, and I broke nearly all of them to get this bag, and I regret it because the experience wasn't very good. Now, I am getting this bag authenticated through Zico's. I normally use Etincelle as my go-to for vintage Chanel, but she seems to have disappeared. So I saw as a recommendation that someone said Zico's was good for Chanel as well. So I'm trying with them. It's costing me $50 US, so stay tuned for the result. Okay guys, so the verdict is in. My bag definitely is authentic, and I got my authenticity certificate from Zico's Authentication. So if anyone else is looking for an authenticator, you can give them a go, especially since Etincelle no longer exists. Thanks everyone, bye!